Hi, I'm Katie.
I'm Steve.
And we're from the All Electric family.
Today we're going to install
this Haloview backup camera.
Yeah, they sent it to us, so we're going to put it on our big trailer and see how easy it is.
Yes. I'm super excited about this because I am very intimidated to back up this camper, and I think that this is going to help a lot. One of the reasons is this guy right here, which is the side marker cameras, and I think it's going to set up a view very similar to what you get with the factory Tesla backup camera, where you can see down the side of the trailer and kind of see which direction you're going. So I'm excited to put this on and give it a try.
Yeah, so let's see how easy it is.
So we're going to start with the side marker cameras and get those installed. So we have to take off the ones that are on the trailer right now. So we're going to pop that off. And then just got a couple screws to take out here. Okay, so now I just have to twist this out of here, like that. On ours, this is just like a little side piece. It doesn't go into the actual camper or anything. So it should make it pretty easy to put it on there. We won't have to seal it up or anything because it's just this little empty metal piece. There's nothing behind it. So, okay, so we're gonna pull this light out of the way, and then we've took the front off the side marker, and we're gonna take the screws out and just screw this directly into place because it's in the right spot and everything. So then we can do the wiring part. So I've got to get this unscrewed and put into place. So after you're done wrestling with the screws, then I'm just going to use the original screws that the first side marker had on them and get this into place. And conveniently enough, both of the side markers are marked left and right, so it's pretty easy to figure out which one you need to put in which place. Okay, so now we're going to worry about wiring. So we'll get down here and see what we need to do. Okay, so we're going to start with the ground wire and get it clipped off of the original light. We're going to make sure to do our green ground wire first and then attach it to the piece from the Haloview. Those are not my beautiful hands. I'm making Steve do this part. So then we're going to tape these up, and then that one is wired up and ready to go. Now we're going to screw the antenna on, and this connects directly to the screen, so we're going to try this out and make sure that this one is working. And then we'll put all this stuff on if we don't have to make any changes. And one more thing to note is that you might be thinking, well, now you can't get that door open, but the antennas do fold out of the way. So it's out of the way and we can still get this storage door open. Okay, so we tested it. We've got power. It's ready to go. Put the cap back on, and now we're gonna go knock out the other side real quick.
The Haloview comes with a bracket that will bolt directly into the Furrion system installed on many RVs from the factory. We screwed the Haloview camera into its bracket, attached the appropriate wire adapters from Haloview to the camera, and removed the Furrion bracket that was attached to the back of the RV. Once we had the Furrion bracket removed, we were ready to install the Haloview system. Be sure to put your wires on the top of the camera before you screw it in so that you can cleanly pull them up onto the roof to attach the antenna. We used the screws from the Furrion bracket to attach the Haloview camera because we knew they would be a good fit.
Okay, so now we need to run the wire, and I think before we set everything up, we're just gonna kind of run it and turn it on and make sure that everything works properly. And then we will attach the wire to the roof. We're just gonna use some 3M stuff so we don't have to drill into the roof. See if it works. All right, connect this. Find all the right spots. And then this is the antenna to go to the truck. So we're just gonna kind of run this up here for right now and see if it works. So our trailer is 37 feet long, and I could go off the front of this. So this is a good long cable. We've got plenty of cable to get this up to the front of the trailer. Plug this in. So, we started off with these, but what we actually need is these that came with it. So, we're going to get these attached to the roof and strap it in. It does look like there's a spot if you wanted to screw it in place, you could, but we're just gonna go with a 3M, clean off the roof with a little bit of rubbing alcohol where we're gonna put that down and secure this cord into place. Look at that.
Nice. Why didn't you use those the first time?
Somebody was SMRT. If you live in one of these bad boys and you got solar, you start to get a lot of crap on this roof.
Yeah, you would.
1-800. Already voted. So these little zip ties worked great to tie up the extra, so just cleared off spots to put. It is so windy out here. Put those on there. And then I'm also going to stick this in place, and I just made sure that the antenna clears like this where it's got the sealer on there because it was running into it, so I just backed it up enough to make sure that it has room. Where's that at? Right here. Go and add a few more of these. I am going to leave some extras just in case we end up needing more later. So I don't want to use all of them, but I am just going to go add these in a few spots just to make it a little bit more secure. And then it's installed, so it's been super simple. So Steve's going to go down and see if we can get power to see if it'll work. So let's go see if the power comes on. It does not say that there's power yet.
No?
Nope, we may need to go to the instruction manual here.
Put it in reverse and see.
Okay. So what we discovered is that to get power, the lights have to be on the truck, but we have power. So now we're gonna see if we can get a connection. This is the monitor that comes with the system, and it is massive. I don't think there's gonna be any problem seeing anything with this. And they give you all the connections to plug it into your cigarette lighter, or you can install it more permanently. They give you a bracket to like hang it. This one has 3M. You can stick it on the dashboard. We are probably just gonna set it. There's a little spot on the dashboard, to, like a little catch-all place, and this fits down in there perfectly. So we're probably just gonna put that in there and set it. There's gonna be a little turkey. But we'll probably just set it down in there because we don't tow all that often, so we want to be able to take this out when we're not using it. But let's get it plugged in and see if it works. So we closed the door, came around the truck, and the cameras were on. We didn't even have to connect it. So the side ones are upside down, so we got to figure out what we did with that. Somehow that can't be the wrong side though, because then the camera wouldn't be pointing in the right direction. So we got to figure out why those are upside down, but turned on fast. And I was surprised to discover that it has sound. So if somebody's directing you in the back, because well, I guess it's cam 1 that has sound right now, but the person in the cab could hear them talking through the cameras, which is super nice. So it's super simple to flip them. Nice. And then we can display all 3 cameras, or we can have it rotate through, right? Ooh, nice, nice. Seems like it needs adjusted a little. We had to come in and out of the Nebraska wind because it was rough.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy install.
Yes, if we had not been focused on videoing it, we could have easily been done in an hour, but probably closer to like a half hour. It was super easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can see how the side marker camera, in all actuality, is probably the more useful cameras, especially if you are intimidated about backing the camper up, because you can see like the path that you need to take.
Yeah, they'll help you line stuff up, and then the reverse is just make sure you don't run anything or anybody over.
It was easy to install. It works really well. Like, connection was super easy. That screen is huge, so you can see everything you need to, and it seems like it's a great backup camera system.
Yeah, so if you're interested in something that's easy, works with the Furrion setup really easy. I could imagine that it's really easy to hook into one of those markers because they give you the wiring for that, but I don't know that for certain. I would imagine it's just a couple wires just like the side markers were. So if you're interested in that, just definitely check out the link that we put below. Yeah. For this camera system, and you can get one yourself.
Yeah, if you have any questions on installation, anything like that, leave us a comment below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can follow along on some of our fun adventures.
All right, thanks guys.
Bye. We really want to thank Haloview for sending this to us to try it out. We have been wanting one for a while, and this gives us a chance to give one a try. I want you to know that it snowed last Monday, so just about a week ago. And now it's 80 degrees and I'm hot.
So how difficult was it?
We turned off the camera. Oh, it's got sound.